Good evening, everybody, and welcome to FQ Wrestling League. And we're back for round 8, I believe. I'm joined by Simi. Tonight we're in the Netherlands at Zandvoort.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I love Zandvoort. I don't know about you. It's a great track.
Yeah, I really like Zandvoort. Yep, always have done ever since seeing footage back in the day. I'm glad it's back on the calendar now, but
Technical,
yeah, looking forward to this race.
Technical, twisty, love the banks. I think it's one of the tracks that takes a lot of skill to get right. It's very, very technical.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, it is round 8 tonight.
It is. So I was right, see?
Yeah.
I do get things wrong sometimes.
And I think this will be the last race, and then we've got a mid-season break.
Oh, have we now?
We have, yeah.
You know more than me. I think I just turn up to these things.
I'm not Ted Kravitz, you know.
No?
So, no.
Mm.
We all wish we could be Ted Kravitz.
I feel like it's a bit of a quiet one today. I feel that a bit of a disappointment in the actual F1, but I don't think we're going to get a disappointment here. We've got new driver, Andrew.
No, Andrew is Kaz. So
okay.
defo not Kaz. He was trying to change his name back. I think there's a guy he knows in another league called Andrew and changed his name. So it's defo not Kaz. So it's not a new driver.
See, you pay far too much attention, don't you?
I was just in the general voice chat on the Discord and they were talking about it there. So that's why.
Looks a bit overcast, is what I can tell you.
Yep.
So the dynamic weather is definitely working. Because it looks like it's about to chuck it down. But then the shadows would suspect that it is a bit sunny. So, I don't know, maybe it's one of those that maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Maybe not, yeah.
Maybe not. Welcome all to the stream. Obviously, whoever we have in the background. Harrison says it's dry race, so that's a good sign. So thank you very much for the inside knowledge. We do like the inside knowledge.
The weatherman.
The weatherman.
What's in the weatherman?
So welcome all, if you're new. Good to see you here. So everybody here is usual. I don't think, apart from like you said, the new name change, we've got quite a lot of usual suspects, really, haven't we?
Same faces, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Logan, by the way. Yep.
Hey Logan.
Yeah. What were you going to say? Sorry, mate.
I did see that Finexi is still having trouble with one's internet. Upload and download speed wasn't great, but we'll keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, I'm tasked with the invites. If anyone
very good.
So if I get a bit distracted, you know why. So,
but
yeah, hopefully Finexi's connection will be all right, and Golf's as well this time out.
Yeah, I do
see a good turnout, isn't it, as well?
Indeed, it is. Yeah, indeed. Well, we'll just quickly run everybody through. Hello, Axel. How are you? I'll just run everybody through the driver standings, because the driver standings to me is the one that stands out the most, especially with the return of Simo. So we'll just quickly get them up on the screen, because like I said, they are what I can say starting to spice up definitely with Simo, leading the way with 92 points with Toby in the Aston Martin 77 and ADX 76. So that battle for second place is definitely heating up, and the two McLaren boys fighting it together, both on equal points, 31 with Ikoi and Josh, and the rest of them, well, we haven't got anybody on no points, so yeah, and definitely a stellar job from Rob, who's picked up 12 points from what is, I'm guessing, 2 races?
Yeah, or is it 3? I'm trying to, hang on, let me have a look, calendar. I know he didn't race in one of them.
Yeah, but we have no Rob tonight, though.
No, Rob's in, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, in the Ferrari.
Oh, he is, yes, he is.
Yep.
He has now got a full-time seat as well. That got announced last week.
Yes.
So that's impressive. After his performance last week, definitely one to watch out for on track. The McLaren boys are looking strong, bringing the fight to everybody else together. You know, they're not just getting the points separately, they're doing it together. Both equal points on 31. So, yeah, that's definitely something to keep an eye on is the points, because it's tightening up in that mid-pack. Just on board with Melee as coming through. I haven't got any... 1 minute, let me get a track map up.
Oh, yep.
I haven't got any lap datas. So, yeah. Just coming through the second sector, about to start the third. It gets quite technical now, this sector, the right-hander, then flick left, swooping left, before we come around the final. Well, I would say 2 corners, but I guess the game was classed this as 1 corner because it sort of straightens up a bit, doesn't it? And
yeah,
then...
I consider it 2, in my opinion.
Mm.
But, yeah, it'd been interesting to see how G Ninja fares. He's racing again this week in the McLaren this time.
Yep.
I don't think he was in the McLaren last week, but yeah, he's a man to watch. Be interesting to see how, if Finexi's connection can stay reasonable, then you've got a 3-way fight for the race win, I think, here.
Yeah, I've just seen look at the timing screens already.
Oh,
that is bonkers.
very tight.
Yeah,
Wow.
The top 2 definitely going to take it to the rest of them with Mentos 2/10, but about 10th and a bit behind them.
Yeah.
Finexi hits the so that's round 1 of qualifying, lapped over and done with for the front runners. We've got Ardaz on a lap, on an outlap, and Harrison as well on outlap, which I do believe he has put in chat saying that he spun on his outlap and got wing damage, so that's unfortunate. What I would say is it's easy to spin here.
True.
The curbs are very high, and what curbs are not high are quite rumbly, and they're not very full of traction, are they? So
No, they're not. And I seem to remember, maybe it was last year's game, wasn't there a particular curb where you can easily get really beached on it if you spin?
Yeah,
I remember it happened on this track, and Imola was another one.
Well, where the corner that Harrison went through there, just before that, the left-right sort of hump, if you went flying over that, it catapulted you into the air. And I believe there was it the wide corner here, the wide curb on the outside?
Yeah,
there was you could beach your car on there as well if you got it in between the gravel and the curb. Yes, well spotted there. I remember that.
Yep, and of course we should pay attention to Notaboat as well. I think he's in with a shout of win today. It's really finely poised. Got a lot of fast drivers.
Indeed.
With not much between them neither. And Defo not Kaz, so known as Andrew today, gone P4 now.
Yeah, that's are we Defo not Kazin or are we Andrew?
Defo not Kaz.
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon.
Middle sector goes to
Kaz.
Harrison. I'm just on board with who's coming round the last 2 corners now. If you can keep it pinned to that alpha. Oh, that's a bit of a wobble. Rear end does not like that. I don't like the fact that you can open the DRS around the corner on this track either. I feel like that's a bit dangerous. But goes P6, with a 109.954. As yellow flag's getting pinged up at the banked left-hander. I'm guessing that's everybody slowing down.
Yeah, it might well just be people getting out of the way. But it seems like Harrison's setup's not very stable for him. No. Hoffer's very loose.
As Mentos gets out of the way there, and Ardaz puts it P5 as well. Everybody in the 109s is very, very close and compact.
Yep. As we got Notaboat on, looks like a flying lap. So interesting to see where he ends up.
Let's go down there. Let's have a look at that Aston Martin and see if you can get that with the grid as the Red Bull there kindly gets out of the way. And that was Mentos again. He's let pretty much all of the grid go through, trying to find a centimetre of track on his own.
Yeah, track's pretty busy right now.
Yeah, it is. We've got pretty much half of the... There it goes. Notabot puts it in the 108s.
Wow. Yeah.
It goes top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I told you as a driver to watch today, and that proves it.
A lot of practice going on with the boys, isn't there? Throughout the
definitely.
week.
Yep. Yeah, totally. I think Lance is currently out of position, currently P15. Rob P11, I don't think he'd be very happy with that. So
Yeah, we'll go on board with Lance. It's just in the first sector. Let's see if he can improve on his first sector time. That's just to the bank corner, and then the fast sector out of there is up a tenth.
yeah, slightly up. Clear track ahead, pretty much. As there's a red, looks like a Red Bull stopped.
Yeah, again.
Or is it just getting out of the way?
It's on the pit lane, I think. And there's an Alpine. Is it an Alpine or a Williams?
There was an Alpine that, yeah, he was crawling along just to get out of the way. Ange Hamid was. Yeah,
let's see where this is going to put Lance. Let's see if he can improve on his current time of a 1:11.4. Just comes around
slightly
the last
down, isn't he?
Corner.
Slightly
crosses the line, puts himself P6, yeah, with a 1:09.5.
Yeah, he really made up time in Sector 3 because he was slightly down on second sector, but yeah, he'll be happy with that.
The next is just about to start lap. We'll go on board with him as he tackles turn 1, not going too wide. He's giving the track a lot of respect there, not using much of the curves. I think that's known with how lethal the curves are and the traction zones are coming out of some of the corners around here. And he's just about to hit the first sector marker board, and he's improved by half a tenth. He's got traffic in front of him and he hits the grass. Oh, and lags out. But definitely does score on the grass this time. And lags out again. That must be
that was something.
Them internet issues that we're talking about that he's having.
Oof.
So can Seymour mount an attack on Naughterboat with 7.5 minutes left of qualifying? I hope he can.
We shall see. G Ninja's on a flying lap, by the way. He's currently just gone through Sector 2.
Yeah, it's purple Sector 2, as there was a Williams in the way there that wasn't kindly getting out of the way.
Yeah, whether he lost time there, we shall see.
Yeah, around the last corner. Blast down the main straight and goes P2, the 1:09.3, the 1:09.003, sorry. So there again, definitely close. The top 4 are extremely close. There you go. Seymour has just started his flying lap as well. So these guys need to respond, but I would have thought with them doing the 35% race that some of them would want to save a set of softs.
Yeah, true. Zardes goes P6. He's moved up to P6, but yeah, I mean, we had a bit of a practice race yesterday on Zandvoort, and the softs just do not last long at all around here.
Nope.
They fall off a cliff. They really do, and yeah, interesting to see what people's strats will be for the race.
Oh, as Seymour gets all out of shape there, I think he's might have backed off a bit. Yeah, he's gone 6 tenths down, so it does definitely back off. I think Finexis slightly up. Yeah, I've just jumped on board with Finexis just as he's about to come around the last corner and power down the straight. See if he crossed the line. There's an improvement on his second run. Slightly, yeah, just. That just shows fine margins there.
Absolutely, yeah. Oof.
Yeah, very close.
I'm just having a look if Mentos is on a flying lap. I'll let you know if he's up on Sector 1.
Yeah, let's just go on board with him. I think he stopped on track.
Oh, yeah, he has now, yep.
Which is got a couple out on outlaps. You got Andrews on a lap, on an outlap. We've got Nick Furyman on outlap. Rob as well. Need to keep an eye on him, see if he can get into the 109s.
Yep.
Ecoy.
Sorry, mate, go on.
No, I was just saying as he's backing off, letting people through.
Yep. Ecoy was half a second up almost in Sector 1, so... Oh, no, he's lost a bit of time, actually. Yeah,
he's on the grass as well, getting all out of shapes.
Cursed him. Because, yeah, I think he's slightly out of place in P11 currently.
My controller wouldn't let me change person then.
Huh. Strange. But yeah, I think Nick Furyman. Oh, Nick Furyman.
Puts himself
That
up
might.
as P9.
I think there's a time glitch going on as well. He's slightly up in his time. Nick Furyman. Oh, whoa. Nick got super loose. I was just watching from my POV. Caught the grass and almost lost it. But he managed to save it.
Yeah, I think he's backed off from this lap, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. Lucky not to hit the wall there. He did a really good job holding it.
He's following the Ferrari there of Melee.
Oh yeah, Melee, yeah, on an outlap.
Yeah, so we'll see if Nick Furyman boxes to come back out again, or if he double pushes on these tyres, he's going to come in the pits. Yeah. Melee is actually on a lap as well. He's just started.
Eco is ever so slightly up in his previous lap, but he's drained most of his ERS from doing a double push there. So I think that's going to cut. Oh yeah, he's slightly down now.
Benexi ran out of ERS in his second lap. I think that's going to be the issue with the double push. Unless you turn that ERS off, you are going to struggle.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
As we see, yeah, Melee go round sector 2. Let's see if he can improve as he hits the marker board.
Yeah, slightly, isn't it?
The first sector did look like a slight improvement, but there's yellow flags in front of him. I think it's the Alpine again. He is up 2.5 tenths. If that car can get kindly out of his way, it does. It's a Mercedes, sorry.
Out of the way, yep.
And then tackle the last couple of corners. Get that DRS wide open. Use whatever remaining ERS he has down the main straight, and then cross the line. Let's see if there's an improvement. It was slightly, it's not much.
But stays P10, yep.
Yeah.
We've got Simo on an outlap, but he's just coasting around at the moment.
We've got Rob on a lap at the moment. He's just about to cross the line. He does not improve. It does, but that's like 300s.
Yeah. We've got Anj Hamid slightly up on his previous time. He might pip Skip and Rob, actually. We'll have to see how his second sector fares. Currently P15.
Yeah, seconds 2.5 tenths up. So yeah, he's on for a good lap here. If he can improve, this is going to get him up near Rob. If he can keep it all together in the last two corners. Axel's saying he's not a Williams driver, but he's supporting Seymour. So we've got some Seymour love out there already.
Yep. So we've got Ange.
Cross the line.
So he pips Skip.
But he does improve, he just jumps Skip.
Yep.
Andrew out of the session.
Yep. Has DNF'd.
And we've got Seymour is the first one out of the front runners to start a flying lap. With no traffic immediately in front of him. If people can just keep going, we've got everybody but two. Which is Big Boris and obviously Andrew that's out now.
Yep.
Is on track, so the track is busy. Everybody seems to have started a lap. Seymour is down sector 1 by 3/4 of a tenth, so he needs to find some time in the middle sector.
And I'm just watching for next to my
I'm just watching the track map now coming round in the last couple of corners. This is going to get questionable, but people are going to start getting into trouble as Seymour is okay for his time, is matched his middle sector, and it looks like everybody's got going. He's going to get out of his way as he comes down the last two corners. Can he improve on P4 and get himself higher up the grid? DRS open, no traffic in front of him. Might get a bit of a distant tour there from the person in front. Does put him up in P2 in the 108.946, so there you go. A vast improvement in position. Maybe not in lap time, but definitely position.
Yeah, for next he's slightly improved, but stays P4.
Yeah, it does, just slightly again. Fine margins. I'm on board with G Ninja. at the moment. Let's see as he crosses the first. He is improved by 0.039, so yet again, this is looking like a good lap and could be good enough for pole if he can hook up the rest of the lap, but he has got a car in front of him, so the dirty air of that car is not going to help him out.
Yep.
As Notable improves ever so slightly with 108.844, and again 0.038 for G Ninja. So is this going to be P2 if you can get these last two corners correct?
On Mentos, P2 now.
Yeah.
Ardaz is slightly up on his time as well.
Crossing the line, G Ninja does so close, so close to pole. As Seymour, I don't know if he's going for a double push, if he has enough battery. He is. No, he's not. I think that is going to be the end of qualifying.
Yep.
As we have to wait for Seymour, Ecoy and Skip to enter the pit lane.
Yeah, indeed. Not much between. Wow. Got
I have to say,
top 4 drivers in the 108s, yeah.
Yeah, and your top 6 are all within 3/10, and then behind that, from 7th down to 7th down to 12th. Sorry, 13th are all within a second as well. So, yeah. The grid. Well, actually, 7th down to 14th, all within a 10th, and not far out of the rest of the grid really. The only one that's out of the 110s is Henriksen there in P18. Right, I'll run you through the grid then. Taking pole position for the Dutch Grand Prix is Notabot with the 108.844. Close behind them is G Ninja, Mentos, Seymour, Fenexi, Ardaz, Harrison, Lance, Andrew, Nick Furyman round up the top 10 with Melee, Ecoy, Rob, Anj Hamid, Skip, Big Boris, Golf and Henriksen rounding up the rest of the grid.
Yep.
Again, not much between any of them.
Exactly, and Fenexi was saying, he ran out of VRS on his second lap.
Big Boris is saying that it's quicker than that, better than P16. Yeah, definitely. I think a lot to improve for people on there, but again, the grid really close.
Yeah, I think Golf won't be happy with his qualifying either. I know he's faster than that, so.
He's had a lot on his plate, that boy, though, isn't
he? Yeah, he's still waiting for his internet to be properly sorted out. His new home, so.
He's had a full week of racing, then fully committed to this on a Sunday, which is great.
Yep, indeed.
So we wait for...
It's a dry race.
Yes, it is, yeah. That was confirmed by Harrison, so thank you very much for that, Harrison.
Yep.
As we wait for the game, everybody's to load in.
Yep. Hopefully it will load in okay.
We can quickly take a look at the Constructors' Championship, because that's another thing that we have to deal with here as well whilst we wait. Quickly, let's go switch screens. With the Williams leading the way with 124. I think most of them points have been by Seymour.
Yes.
With Mercedes on 90, so trailing just ever so slightly there. A win here today for a Mercedes, or some points, some decent points there. Good. And McLaren on 62, obviously with the drivers splitting the points evenly. Ferrari doing Ferrari things at the bottom with 22 points. So yeah, not looking great for them.
No, that's right.
As we are ready for the formation lap.
We are indeed. So, who's your tip to win, and who is your tip to win to the chat as well?
I think the top 5, if they keep in tabs with each other, the top 5 is going to be very interesting. We'll just look at tyres, because tyres is going to be interesting. With the top 4 choosing soft tyres and Fenexi on the mediums, with Ardaz, Harrison and Lance, Melee and Ecoy, and 2 runners on the hards with Nick Furyman and Big Boris, so they're not happy with the tyre wear around here. And the rest are on softs.
Exactly. Yeah, Fenexi on the mediums, that'll be interesting.
Mm.
It's motorbike hit the grass there.
Yeah, decided to do a bit of mowing around.
Cutting, yeah.
Yeah, you know. Well, looking at the banking, it definitely needs it. I don't think the track does, but the banking does. Need a bit of a trim. But yeah, the top five. Top five, yeah. I'd definitely watch out for. Seymour, obviously, championship leader, would want to get some more points on the board before the mid-season break. So that's probably anyone in the top five I'd be looking out for. Outside of that, or maybe Defo, not Kaz, Andrew, Harrison and Ardaz maybe a push.
Yep. True.
I wouldn't rule out anybody really. I think the grid was so compact.
Yeah, so, true. Yeah. I personally was personally very impressed with G Ninja in the Las Vegas race last week. So
yep.
I think I'm going to go for G Ninja to win this race.
I don't think I could single anybody out.
Yeah, it's tough to, but yeah, I just thought he drove absolutely brilliantly. So he's my tip if I had to pick someone. This will be his second race in the league. So
yeah.
What about you guys in chat? Who do you see winning the race?
I think it'd be an interesting one from somebody outside the top five. If they can all get around turn one, everybody unscathed, anybody as melee gets disqualified. I think anybody outside the top five with the different tyre choices, could mix things up. But
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't know. Right, as we get.
Okay,
the grid's having a moment. As we get some lights.
Oh yep, here we go.
Camera away, and it looks like everybody gets away cleanly. There is a couple of people that are ghosted. Into turn one we head, and Notable has a sizable gap around the outside as Mentos trying to put the squeeze on G Ninja, and I think do get away with it if they can get through turns 2 and 3 together around the banking, and it gets very compact, but it looks like G Ninja gets the old switcheroo done there. That's impressive, and I think everybody did.
Yeah, everyone's got through pretty much okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Golf is ghosted, so I'm just going to check. He might have dropped out. Hang on.
And it looks to me everybody's just funneled into the top five. It looks like Finexi on their medium tyres is losing a bit of ground, but not too much. And the top two, pushing each other along. Are we going to see a move from G Ninja? No, we're not. And everybody single file into the last couple of corners. It looks actually very neat. And the background there's a move with Nick Furyman and Lance. It looks like Lance has gone round.
Oh dear.
Lance at the moment, he's lost his wing.
Yeah, he has taken out a Rolex sign.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but he'll be
either.
Kicking himself. Virtual safety car there. So we'll see where he comes out from the pits, because less time served under the virtual safety car. And yellow flag. 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Is Golf back in? Because if he is...
Yeah, that should be taken off, I think, because he's not yet taken control of the car.
That's again that's done that, and we have the instant with Henriksen has lost a front wing as well. He's changing.
Oh, maybe they had a coming together. I don't think they were near one another on the track. So
no.
That was a very weird glitch at the start, because it was showing Ange Hamid in P1 for a second there. I was like, eh?
Yeah, I think with the internet issues that people are having, I think it is sort of spreading the games just being spread thin.
Yes, yeah.
As we saw the issues that we had in Vegas.
Oh yeah. Fingers crossed we won't be getting many disconnections. Touchwood, so far so good for Finexi.
Yeah. And Notabolt and G Ninja.
Oh.
A drive-through penalty.
And they've had them coming together.
G Ninja, I'm guessing that was for speeding under... That was definitely for speeding, but then he tried to slam on the brakes, which then caught G Ninja out.
Yep.
So to serve the penalty, we'll see what happens with G Ninja, as he got a lot of damage.
And Mentos has had a wing change as well.
Yeah,
So it's moved on to hards.
I don't know whether them three had a coming together with the backing up there of Simo's. Ardaz going side by side with Simo as well. Apologies. So again, the medium tyres, it looks like the soft tyres have just gone off. And the medium runners with Finexi and Ardaz. I did say somebody outside of the top 5 if they can get themselves in and amongst it. But it just looks like the guys up front that set the pace have tripped over each other.
Yeah, it's played right into Ardez's hands, as you say, and Harrison now, P4 as well. And Kaz, well, Andrew today, P5. There's full safety car.
There is a full safety
car. Was that already? Yeah. Was it already called, or was it?
No, I think we've had Henriksen out at the.
Oh yes.
The hairpin at turn 3, 4. Is it turn 4?
They've already removed the car, haven't they?
Yeah, as we see. Oh, a bit of a cheeky little. I'm going into the pits, not going into the pits from Ardaz there.
And Simo does, so he's already ditching the softs.
Yeah, so it looks like the softs were not the tyre to be on.
Yep. We did say beforehand, as Simo moves on to mediums.
Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye on this because the safety car is just about to pick the leader up now.
And Skip onto mediums as well. Nick Fuhrman pitting off his hards.
Yeah, not about
and
as well.
Wing change for Nick. So, yeah, quite a few people have had a coming together here.
Oh, there's a lobby doing all sorts of glitching. I've lost the safety car. Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Weird. As Lance
is retired.
Oh,
whoa. Okay. What on earth's going on there?
I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on this lobby because the glitching as Golf has left the session as well. Between Golf and Finexi, I don't think they have great internet, and they could be causing some issues for the rest of them.
Yeah, it might well be to do with that.
Yeah, and it's no fault of their own. You know, people just want to race, but sometimes internet doesn't allow it, does it?
The knock-on effects.
Yeah, unless you've got a dedicated server, which this game does not. You're always going to struggle with stuff like this.
True.
As, well, the safety car is actually in Sector 2. I don't know if you can see that on the map. It seems to have just, like, reappeared back in the middle of Sector 2. So, unsure what that's about. Lance has left the session, so I don't know whether he had a technical issue that's forced him out of the race. Which, obviously with the damage that he had...
I've asked him what's going on there.
Yeah, the damage that he sustained at the beginning probably doesn't help.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm guessing it was the incident.
Yeah, more than one.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting into trouble around here. I mean, the track is quite wide as the safety car there picks up the leader for the second time. No idea where it went off to the first time. Don't forget, between now and the end of the Grand Prix, we will be selecting a driver of the day, so don't forget to get your votes in for that. For all those people out there, we do take it very seriously, and it does get posted on X, so do check that out as well. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channels here at YouTube, then give us a bit of a sub and a thumbs up. It does help, and it does go a long way. And obviously, check out all our social medias as well. And if you want to join the Discord, then go ahead and do so, because you can. So why wouldn't you if you can?
Is that command gonna work?
No, is it Echo's like?
Unbelievable.
No.
But yeah, if anyone does want to join the Discord, just ask in the chat and I'll post the invite link in there.
Yep. As we see everybody is all in Sector 1, so hopefully by the end of this.
So Giulio Cascella.
Might want to keep an eye on me from P30.
So you're
So
G
G
Ninja.
Ninja is hoping
Yep.
to take some grounds, and Harrison as well.
Certainly Notaboat and G Ninja worth a watch. And
Yeah,
you're
golf.
out of position Mentos as well.
Golf
Ball
gave
at the
up.
back.
Golf had enough. Like we were saying, you've had a lot of racing golf, and putting under pressure with your internet and the fact that these F1 lobbies are very inconsistent. Yeah, and incidents on track don't help either.
True. Yeah, sorry, Golf. You'll have to hang on until. Hopefully, your internet will be up and running for next week. So, but when I was doing some pracky on this yesterday, the fuel is a concern around here. If you're under fuel,
Your safety cars and that.
yeah, safety car in this lap.
Yeah, I remember driving
fuel's
this
worth a watch.
in our season, and it was marginal. I had to do a lot of lifting and coasting towards the end of the race.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, I don't understand why it's so bad. I don't know whether it's a bit of a glitchy circuit. When it comes to...
it seems worse than any others for me.
Yeah.
In terms of, as you say, had to do a lot of lifting and coasting.
As it looks like Ardaz, I see, I'd have gone there because he got the rest of the guys napping there. I think he has now.
Yep.
But halfway around the corner, everybody was just sort of bemused about what to do, and decided to back off even more. So Ardaz there missed out on a dream, but Finexi and the rest of them caught napping. As his changes there in the background with G Ninja making a place and Simo up the inside of Melee, but can't get the move to stick. So Melee get the better traction out of the banked left-hander.
Yeah, I mean, G Ninja did say to keep an eye on him. He's already made up 2 places.
Yep.
As Notaboat gets past Skip.
So the
Mentos as
3 of the 5, sorry, 3 of the 5 people that were in the top are down in, what was it, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, as they're all jostling for position, and it looks like Anj Hamid and Melee are going to go side by side. Is that going to allow G Ninja to get through as well, as they're all trying to get around each other and get out of the way, as G Ninja on them hard tyres. Anj Hamid is wobbling all over the show.
He is, yeah. Have a bit of a wiggle going on there, yep.
Yeah, it does allow G Ninja through, but is that going to allow also Seymour through? I don't think it is. I think Seymour thought better of that and then ended up behind G Ninja.
Yep. As well, Red Bull Mentos ran wide there. Luckily didn't tap anyone as Nick Furyman gets past Mentos into P12.
Yeah, just again on board with G Ninja, who's hunting down Melee, and then Big Boris in front of them. I believe is the one that's going to start slowing them all and backing them all up. Oh, I think there's taps again. I don't think anybody's anticipating the braking of the slower guys sometimes. I think being a bit impatient, we're trying to get around them as... Yeah, we're going to see a move up the inside. No, we're not. From Melee, I thought we were going to.
We should give a quick mention to Rob P5 and Ikoi P6 currently.
Yep, definitely. Good effort from them. I don't think they've pit though, have they?
Nope. Rob's on 7-lap hold soft, so I'd imagine his tyres will start falling off soon. Ikoi on 8-lap hold mediums now. It's DRS enabled.
Gets fastest lap of the race. And up the inside from Seymour on G Ninja. G Ninja's not going to like that.
No.
And we're going to see these two follow each other around. Can G Ninja get back up into P9 and hunt down Melee? I don't think he can. I don't think he's got the grip for them hard tyres that Seymour has on their mediums.
As Rob's drained most of his ERS, it'd be interesting to see how much longer he lasts on those softs. I mean, you've got Andrew, Rob, and Ange and Golf on 8-lap old softs. Obviously, Golf you might as well not consider now because he's dropped out of the session.
Yeah, Big Boris here is definitely backing these guys up. Is Seymour going to dive up the inside nose around the outside, trying to find... a way through. Is that going to be? Oh, that's pushing off the track there. No room given whatsoever from Melee there. And that does allow Gene Ninjas to get back through.
Yeah, I think Simo will be very happy with that, but...
No, definitely not. Like you were saying, again, big shout out from the top as Rob has made a move on Andrew.
He has, yep. It's a shame we can't see their tyre wear from our POV.
Yeah, that would be nice if they
really
added
nice,
little graphics on like that, but it does look like Andrew's been struggling.
It does, yeah. Well, they're both on 9-lap-old softs, so...
Yeah, I don't think there's much left on these tyres, and Ekoi is definitely going to start mounting an attack now on their mediums.
Speaking of mounting an attack, Phoenixy closing the gap on Ardaz at the front.
Yeah, Ardaz is commanding at the moment, not really phased with having Phoenixy behind.
Yeah, he's driving very well. To be honest, didn't really speak about him. Things have played into his hands slightly, I think, obviously with the stuff with G Ninja, Simo and Notaboat. But
I did, and I do quote, I did say that these guys outside the top 5. Oh, as Phoenixy, a little bit of a tap there, I think, or a little bit of a faint wiggle from both of them. As they
I think it's just
very close together.
Yeah, I don't. From what I was watching, I don't think they came together, but I think it's just a bit apprehension, maybe.
Yep.
Phoenixy's right on the back of Ardaz here.
Yeah, I'm just on board because this seems to be one of the closest battles. Well, Simo actually and Melee, as Simo makes the pass on Melee.
He does, yeah.
Can G Ninja follow through? But however, G Ninja's got Notabot right behind as well. So these guys are going to have to be careful.
And he's going to want to get past Melee ASAP.
Yeah, can we see a repeat of Vegas where we see the top 2 walking away with this and using the DRS to their advantage? Or is the rest of the grid that haven't pit going to start coming through? Sorry, that have pit going to start coming through?
Yeah, it was very yo-yo, wasn't it? We just saw the Simo and G Ninja, just...
Phoenixy gets the move done with DRS down the main straight.
Someone pits, that is Rob. Yeah, we did say wouldn't last much longer. He managed to get 10 laps out of the softs.
Yeah, and what I would now say is with over half of the race done, pretty much, after this lap, if my maths is correct, which I have no reason to doubt my maths. Now we're halfway through the lap,
we are.
Are we going to see these people like Rob that are going to switch onto the mediums, do the one stop? Will it work for them?
Yeah, well, this is it. I think he can go to the end of the race on the mediums.
Yep.
Certainly, but we'll see. We could potentially get another safety car before the end of the race.
But we have got a lot of the grid that have not pit.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just...
Simo's made his way up. Oh, and a little bit of a love tap there from Ekoi on Andrew.
Let's see.
And I think a bit of team orders there with Ekoi and G Ninja. I think G Ninja has been allowed. And Phoenixy and Ardaz swapping positions again down the main straight. So yeah, again, the DRS down the main straight seems to be very powerful.
It does, as Ekoi and Malay pits. I've got a few drivers that haven't pitted yet. Ardaz, Phoenixy, Harrison, Andrew, and Hamid, Big Boris. And that's it. So Mentos has had 3 stops.
Yeah, I think he's had a couple for a couple of wing changes.
Yeah. In terms of since the start of the race, big movers. Big Boris has made up 6 places as Mentos gets fastest lap again, 1:11.8. Yeah, Ardaz made up 5 places. Harrison 4. So we haven't really spoken about Harrison much, have we?
No, it's quietly going.
He's in with a shout, isn't he?
Yeah, it's quietly going in P3 at the moment. 2.8 seconds behind the top 2, and I think we're about to see another DRS pass if Phoenixy can keep nice and close with Ardaz. I think these guys are pulling away from the main group, which is good for these when it comes to pits.
Indeed.
as they come around the last banked corner, and they're trying to feint each other into the pits, aren't they?
Bit of mind games.
Yeah, Finexi doesn't get the move done this time, which pure disappointment for them, as we're going to see Notabolt and Andrew going side by side. Ooh, a little bit nearly. Yeah, nearly taking each other out there.
Oof. Ever so slight tap. Yep.
And just around the banked corner there that they've just gone through, I don't think people that don't play these games realise on how the traction coming out of that banked corner is satisfying when you get it right, but how bad you can get it when it's wrong.
Yeah, totally. As, go on, mate, sorry.
No, like you can be too early on the power and totally lose the rear end of the car, but then swooping round when you get it right, it's so satisfying. You can gain so much time.
Yeah, definitely. As Ange and G Ninja pitted onto mediums.
Yes, that's going to be their last stop.
Yep.
Hopefully, as we see Finexi again, DRS open. Are we going to see in the pit? Oh, we see one pit. Ardaz in the pits. So it looks like trying. Speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, he'll be kicking himself because he's driven so well.
Yeah, I was just saying, unfazed by the pressure that Finexi was putting him under. But yeah, again, won't be happy with that. He'll be kicking himself. As we see Nick Furyman find his way up to P5. He's been going quietly as well.
He has, yep. As Harrison pits onto softs. So yeah, we've got Finexi in P1 currently on 14 lap old mediums. So I wonder how much longer they're going to last.
Yeah, well, it's been noted that Notabolt and Seymour and Nick Furyman and Ardaz have all been in the pits, and Nick Furyman here is within a great shout of a podium finish here if he can keep it all together. P3 is on the cards, but he will have a fast Finexi coming at him.
He will. Are you having any issues with? I'm getting some glitching at the moment. Like
I am with with both the Hasses. Yeah.
Yeah. It's they're like jittering around.
I think that's been the nature of the F1 games for the past couple of weeks. I think they've got a bit of net coding issue, I think, at the moment.
Yes, yeah.
As Notabolt, with Finexi in the pits, Notabolt jumps. Finexi, you want to be careful. Nick Furyman as well has got through into P3. I did say this is with a good shout. As Ardaz does retain P4. However, does have a 5-second penalty.
Yep, and Andrew pits onto medium tyres. It's G Ninja 5. Wow, 110.8.
Yeah, but he said that, watching me come through the pack, still P13's only made it one place.
Yeah, he did. He did pit again, though, mind you. He did make a few places up, but
yeah, I'm just on board with Notabot here as his yellow flags. Is that Skip? Got a car around? Yeah, we've got a car facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
I think pretty much all the car was intact. Oh, was nearly took out that Alfa Romeo there.
He did, yeah.
For good measure as well, which would have been dramatic. I was just watching Notabot there, who's within a second of Seymour. If he gets a bit of DRS down the main straight, it'll help him close the gap for the rest of the lap. 3/10 the gap. Going into turn 1. It just looks like Seymour has the traction out of the corners on the medium tyres. Did he pit Seymour on? Was he on mediums before? I feel like he was on mediums before. No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
It was started on softs. No, he did. It was started on soft.
Yeah, it was softs. Yeah.
Yeah, but Seymour's struggled there through that section of corners there on the medium tyres. He really has struggled to keep the lap all together as there's a Golf Maniac's ghosted car that doesn't get out of the way, just carries on driving.
Ghost Maniac.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ghost Maniac. There we go. Changing everybody's name. So in places, especially under braking, it looks like Notabot is considerably faster under braking, and then out of the corners, it looks like Seymour does have the upper hand, but it looks like here Nautiboat does have... Oh, Seymour pits.
Yes, Seymour pitch from P1. I was going to say, we haven't seen... Really, Ardaz is the only one that's had a penalty, if you don't factor in Golf's penalty that the AI picked up.
Yep.
Interesting to see, because... I mean, do you see... do you see people exceeding track limits much around this track? Or?
If I remember rightly, track limits is not too bad around here. I think if you are quite disciplined in yourself, it's quite an easy track to keep under wraps. There's not a great deal of places that you can really go offline here. Probably where these guys are coming up to now, you can like go a bit too wide, as we just saw the Haas there. Phoenixia would just switch positions with Nick Furium, and yeah, there's a couple of places, but nothing major. I think here, if you hop too much over the curb, which I don't think people do anymore, you can again. But people try to avoid these curbs like the plague now, because we just know how bad they are from previous games.
Yeah,
as
very
Rob
true.
and Ekoi swapping places as well. And that looked like there was an underbraking move. As Rob on the medium tyres, I thought would make a better impression with 5 laps to go.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I mean, yeah, we're deep into this race, no penalties at the moment.
It's DRS assisted there, probably a bit of ERS as well from Rob up the inside. Has he got the grip to keep it? I think he does, as he gives Ekoi plenty of room there, not showing in the outside of the track, and they come around the banked left-hander.
Yep.
Both unscathed.
And we got Nick on 15 lap old medium, so how much longer are they gonna last? I have to know how much more he'll get out of them.
Sitting in P4, probably could have done with pitting with the rest of them, but again, found himself a bit of way out of shapes with the instance in the first couple of laps.
Yep.
So G Ninja again, I think has only made up a couple of places. 2.8 seconds behind Mentos, who seems to be holding his own in P11. As yellow flags in sector 2, we've got a car off.
We do. Is it a Red Bull? Yeah,
it looks
Big
like
Boris.
a Red Bull. It is Big Boris. Yeah, was in the gravel.
He was. Yep.
It gets that car going and gets rid of the dust off the tyres, and a bit of a moment there. As Ekoi, Rob and Seymour, it looks like a double overtake there from Seymour.
Yep.
And gets himself up into P7. Rob getting all out of shapes then. I think he might just have backed out, seeing the fact that they were going to 3 wide into the first quarter, which is probably a bit of a safe option, really, isn't it?
It is. As another yellow flag. I think it's Big Boris possibly again. Yep. Lost it again, so those tyres have to be done now. Yellow flag, sector 1 and 3?
I think that's for this car. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe pitted too early.
I thought we'd want to ditch those softs.
And Phoenixia is hunting down. Oh, it's Big Boris for tyres. Phoenixia is hunted down Ardaz with Nautiboat leading the way, 1.9 seconds. A bit of a shame for Seymour, who finds himself down in P7 at the moment, but is catching melee slightly.
He is, yep.
Ever so slightly. Just on board with Phoenixia at the moment. Yeah, that's the other Red Bull.
Yeah.
It's Mentos around.
Yeah, he had a moment there, yeah. Oh, was it? Actually, no, I don't think it was Mentos. It's, let's have a look.
No, it's not. Is that Big Boris's AI has brought him back out onto track? I think it might have been.
Yes, I think it has, yeah.
Aston, okay, so he had rear wing damage. That's why he retired. That Big Boris, yeah.
Fair enough.
So I'm guessing when you hit the gravel in sector 2, that'll look like you smack the wall. I'm guessing. It's a guess.
Oof.
Yeah. So Phoenixia looking set for a P2. However, these two are catching up to Nautiboat ever so slightly.
Yeah. All I can assume is Nautiboat's having to coast a little bit due to fuel, maybe. Because they
Yeah,
have caught up with him quite
it
considerably
was
there.
the gap was 2 seconds, and now it's down to 8/10 as Finexi. But I don't know if it's me or is that Ardaz seems to have better straight line speed than Finexi. Finexi must be running a higher downforce setup.
Yep. And also, Notabot has 18 lap hold hards, so I think that's factor is Harrison and Malay are having a back and forth. Ooh.
Yo, they're going to go 3 wide.
Wide.
Oh, 3 wide into the bank corner. Then I just got onto them as they were coming round there. Look how close these guys are as weaving is Harrison trying to find a way through Melee, and he can't. He's had to concede the place to Seymour. Can Seymour get past? Oh, they're really close, these guys.
They are.
Great racing from all 3 of them.
Oh, yep. That's all 3 have drained most of
Yellow
their
flags in sector 1. That definitely is this time the other Red Bull.
Mentos. Yep.
Yeah.
Mentos has spun round. Back underway. No damage by the looks of it.
No, just clip with the tyres. And Seymour has found a way past Melee, but can he make this one stick? Because, oh, I don't know. The speed that Melee does in his swoops back around the outside and tucks back in the last couple of corners. And for measures, gets DRS.
Harrison right on the tail.
Yeah, I think
that
Seymour's
allowed Andrew to catch up as well.
Yeah, Seymour was the one that was left out there. Oh, weaving.
Ooh.
These 3 are still at it.
They are, yeah.
But this is allowing, like you were saying, Andrew to come into the... And, more importantly, Ekoi.
Yep.
All for championship points.
Playing into their hands. Those 3 battling it out. Andrew's right on the back of Harrison now.
And Melee is really struggling to keep these 2 behind.
Yep.
Them hard tyres are not happy with the medium boys behind them.
Yep. And I should point out, so Malay's on 10 lap old hards, Simo on 5 lap old mediums, Harrison on 8 lap old softs.
Yep. Harrison.
And Andrew on 7 lap old medium.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a bit of a collision there, but Seymour gets the move done. But like more importantly, that's before the DRS detection's on. So it looks like Melee's got DRS, and if he's got enough straight line speed, enough ERS, it could creep back up. Is it going to jink to the inside? He is, but I don't think there's enough room. Oh, and I think there's a tap. That I feel was self-inflicted.
And yellow flag.
Yeah, that was for Melee, and that allows Seymour, Harrison, Andrew, Ekoi, G Ninja, and Rob all to get through there. Yeah, and Andrew and Harrison, the 2 Alfa Romeos.
Oh, Melee's retired.
Yeah, there might be a bit of anger there.
Yeah, possibly.
And it looks like Mentor's around again as well. He's going very slow.
Oh dear.
Anyway, more to note, when we missed it all in the action, Notabot has dropped down to P3 and Ardaz has taken the lead. However, Finexi is staying very close and without a penalty. So as long as Finexi keeps it clean.
Yeah, final lap now. Those last few laps have come around quick, haven't they?
Yeah, the Ferrari. I don't think we'd like to take the blame and let the stewards do that, but yeah, definitely not in the right place. I think it was self-inflicted there from Melee. Yeah, not where he needed to be. Yeah, he didn't get too tight of an angle, and the door was always going to get shut by Seymour. As last lap of the Grand Prix, as we see Finexi just staying tight with Ardaz. Yeah, I don't think he needs to overtake him. I'd just stay where he is. He's guaranteed the win here.
Yep.
Same with Notabot as well. If Notabot just sticks with him, that's P2. As Ardaz has got the 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yep. Yeah, true. That's going to cost him, of course. They've all got similar ERS use as well, and Nick Furyman's managed to go 21 laps on these mediums. My God, I'd love to know the wear at the end of the race from that. So
I think they would be bolder than bold.
Bolder than Phil Mitchell and Grant Mitchell combined.
Oh, wow, that is bold. As crossing the line to take the win is Finexi and taking P2. was notable, and Ardas finishing P3 after his penalty.
Mentos again around.
Yeah, Nick Furyman across the line of P4, and Seymour taking a very disappointing P5 there. I don't think he'd be happy with that one, as Andrew, Harrison, Ekoi, G Ninja across the line. We'll wait for Rob and the rest of the grid. But them guys in the middle pack were very close.
Yeah, and I won't be predicting any time again soon as G Ninja retires.
Yeah, I think his position will still stand because he did hit the checkered flag.
Yeah.
So he was in P8.
11. Oh, P8 was it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll have to check on stream. But definitely, I do recall the two McLarens being next to each other again.
Yep.
As the game's driver of the day goes to
Well, my game's
Nick
stuck on G Ninja.
Furyman. So, guys, don't forget to put in your driver of the days in chat, who you would like to win. Then we'll post that. Who are you giving your driver of the day to? Simi?
I mean, Ardaz, potentially, from where he started, although you could argue things played into his hand a bit. I might actually agree with the game. Nick Furyman going 21 laps on the mediums, finishing, was it P4 in the end?
Yeah, definitely. I think I'll do the same there. I think Nick Furyman did put a stellar performance on the mediums to get himself up to P4, especially with the positions gained. He started 10th on the grid, so yeah, good places there. I'll just run through the grid really quickly, taking top step at the podium for Nexi, P2 Nautiboat, and third step to Ardaz. Well deserved for them three, with Nick Furyman, Seymour disappointed P5, Andrew, Harrison, Ekoi, Rob and Chamid, but obviously we do have G Ninja to chuck up there as well. I think he finished P8, which will drop the rest of them down. Skip, G Ninja, Golf, Mentos. I'm guessing they're the last of the finishers, with Big Boris, Lance, and Henriksen not able to finish. So yeah, I'll just get rid of that and go on to my other screen.
Yeah, I'm just asking if the guys want to be interviewed. Finexi does. So
Fantastic.
We'll drag him in a minute.
Of course he wants to get interviewed. He's the winner.
Course,
Come on, he's going to want to...
Of course.
After all the disappointment of Thursday with no internet and everything, he's going to want to take the prize this time, isn't he?
Yep, totally. Right. Ardaz can't. I'll just see if Toby's going to join. But shall we make a start? I'll drag Finexi in.
Push come.
Yep. Hello, Finexi.
Yo.
Good evening.
Hello.
Bit of a late one for you there, but you were late and great when it came to the finishing line there. A bit of a strange race. Were you expecting P1?
I mean, no. At the start, quali could have been a lot better. I could have taken pole on the right day, but it is what it is. P5, and then I got lucky with some, chaos ahead. But after that, I think I controlled it well, and won the race.
With regards to qualifying, the top 5 was so close. Were you expecting it to be that close?
Actually, I was expecting in the 08s easily. I mean, I was, I think, 4/10 up on my second lap, but I ran out of ERS because it was my second go. So I lost 4/10 to the line.
And then with the race, when it unfolded, obviously you were quite lucky with the incidents that happened on track. And then the pit stops seemed to unfold. And then Ardaz, unfortunately, getting the penalty. Well, fortunate for you, unfortunate for him. Was it just a case of managing the gap between yourselves and not making any silly moves?
I wanted to go for the move. Every fiber of my being wanted to go for the move to win on track. But I went against it. I probably could have made some moves there, but I just wanted to secure a win. Yeah.
Yep.
Safe and Steady definitely won that race. Well, congratulations on P1.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone watching. Yamiya, Joel, let's go. Big result.
Indeed, definitely.
Sorry to make me say that.
No.
It's fine.
Perfect. Congratulations, Nexi.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, well driven. Cheers, mate.
Peace.
Yeah. And the P2 and P3 can't join us, so yeah, it's just for next
Well,
interview.
that is that's very sad. Well, all I can say is that was a very strange Netherlands, but it was great for Finexi, and that's all he cares about.
Exactly, yeah.
Disappointing for Ardas, but again, great performance. And yeah, Nick Furyman picking up our driver of the day. So that one will get posted on X, so don't forget to check that one out, as will everything else around here. And before and after stewarding, we'll see what happens. But officially, as it stands currently, Finexi takes the win here. So all I can say is thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you very much, Simi, for joining me.
Yep,
It's an
cheers,
absolute
mate.
pleasure as always. And on to our mid-season break, and then we'll be back in a couple of weeks' time
Miami.
for Miami. Oh, another American track.
Yes. Do like a bit of Miami, though.
Yes,
Don't mind
it is one of the better American tracks.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it more than Kota, personally, but that's just
Yeah,
me.
which sad has not made this calendar.
Yep.
That's very sad. Anyway, on to the next one, Miami in 2 weeks' time. So don't forget to be on board for that one. And we will see you all very, very soon. Thanks for watching. And yeah, on to the next one.
Yep. Cheers, all.
Goodbye.